today I'm gonna go into today. I tell you what, he's really been dealing with me a lot of stuff. And Mr. King, I want to thank you for sending that message out to me and Mr. Bree. I sent it out to everybody because that was me last week, just fighting, and listening to that voice. So today I'm gonna talk about what makes the great great. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Boy, this is gonna be good. What makes the great great? We live in a world of everybody wants to be a boss, everybody wants to be an influencer, and they ain't influencing themselves, let alone have a legacy. Another video I sent out, when you pass away, you're supposed to leave a legacy. And most people have no idea what a legacy is. It's not your generation of people that you've made, uncles and aunts, kids and grandkids. It's a legacy that goes beyond your family, okay? What makes the great great? Here we go. Number one, focus. Focus. If you notice, anybody who's great is focused. They're not mastering everything, they're focused. They may be good at, see, God gave us all a talent, at least 5 talents, but there's one main one everybody has in them. And that is you got to focus on your main thing. Mine is people and network marketing. I know what my focus is. I know what my alignment is. So is yours. But along the way, you get torn down by friends, family, loved ones, people you may be, and your husband, wife, whoever your lover may be. You get off focus. You got to stay focused. I remember in my early days in network marketing, when I lived in Sacramento, when my people got off focus, they used to be, I don't know if they still have them, they probably do. Mr. King, you could probably relate to this one, but I don't know if they have Army surplus stores. They have those in Fresno, sir? Well, anyway, folks, they used to have an Army surplus store in Sacramento. And I would go to the Army surplus store and I'd buy these binoculars. They're about 1 inch by 3 inches. Or 3 inches by 3 inches, 2 by 3, and I'd buy all of them. And there was 21 or 23 of them. I bought all of them. And the whole idea with the little binoculars, when people got off track, Miss Tammy, I would give them a pair of binoculars. And I said, here's the goal: you got to wear them around your neck for 21 days. Now watch this. What makes it great is they focus. And why you say, Mr. Thomas? Why you say 21 days, sir? Well, I remember a long time ago when you moved to a new house, apartment, it takes you 21 days to understand where the light switches are. It's not that we're dumb or stupid. We are creatures of habit. That's how God made us, creatures of habit. So how do you get in a bad habit? It takes you 21 days to focus on a new habit. So how you break that curse of that old habit is 21 days. 21 days to break a habit. Walk 21 days every day. Like I walk 3 times a week now. And you know why? It's already in me. Why? It's automatic. But I had to focus in the beginning to get me up to that. I was doing 1 or 2 a day, actually 2 a day. Then I went to 3 a day. But focus, let's go back to focus. The idea of the binoculars, you'd have to wear them around your neck. There's only 2 places you cannot wear those binoculars, okay? Let me tell you where you couldn't wear them, Miss Jones. You cannot wear it in the bathroom or taking a shower. You could, but they'd probably break. And number two, Mr. Ismail, you cannot wear them to bed because as you turned over, you might hurt yourself. So 2 places I would have not allowed you to wear them. 1 is the shower and 2 is the bed. Why is that? Because the next 21 days, Miss Zoe Duffy, you had to wear them. Why? To get your focus back. You got that, Tammy? Miss Gilmore, to get your focus back. Now watch this. As you wore those glasses around your neck, everywhere you went, guess what people would ask you, Miss Harris? What's up with the binoculars? And what would you tell them, Miss Ismail? Oh, I lost my focus. So Mr. Thomas gave me my binoculars so I get my focus back. And see, that was a way to you prospect people. What are you doing that you got to wear these binoculars? I have to get focused. Focus on what? And that was a perfect way for you to get involved with them and sharing with the opportunity. See, now all of a sudden, instead of people, you going to prospect people came to you and say, sir, what's up with the binoculars? Why you got the binoculars? And that will give you a perfect opportunity, TJ, to be able to talk to them about the opportunity of ACN. That was the power of getting focused back. So remember, what makes the great great? We are focused. We're so laser focused. I'm telling you something. Most people are not focused in life. For example, I should have had this out. For example, on the hottest day in your city, your town, you can walk out with a magnifying glass, got it? With a magnifying glass and do this. A piece of paper. It will never burn it. Why? It's not focused. But the moment you slow that magnifying glass under that paper, every time it'll catch a fire. But you got to be focused. Are you focused on the next position? Do you know what you got to do to get you there? Do you know? It's a holiday, Mr. Thomas. Yeah, but are you still focused? You see, it's got nothing to do with it. Man, I remember I took off Thanksgiving Day. The next day I was back focused. I remember Christmas came along the day before, the day after, and now focused. The day before, beginning of the year, I took off. I was focused. And then in 2009, I hit our SVP. Why? Because I stayed focused on the holidays. And then in February, coming around, I walked the stage as an SVP in San Diego. Why? Because I was focused. I was focused. How focused are you on your next position? How focused are you on what you really want in your life? How focused are you to getting that income you want? See, you got to stay laser focused. And most people are not laser focused. I am so focused that when I hit everything I do. If my mom and dad, oh my God, hallelujah. My mom and dad were alive, sitting right next to me. I said, I'll be right back. I got to go get a glass of water. And I left it right now. I left them sitting here. And I said before I left, I'm going to the moon. My mom and dad would say after I walked away, hey, that look you in the camera say, he going. I don't know when he going, but he going because why? He's always been focused on getting the job done. How focused are you on RD? Does it piss you off? You're not there already after. Come on. I mean, so the only reason you're not there, you're not focused. Take that mind. Come on, focus. Number two, what makes a great is commitment. Commitment. How committed are you? Hey, I appreciate every one of you committed to be on these calls. You know what? A lot of people say, well, hey, you still could be on this call. Look, it's only a 30-minute call. I'm with my friends. Hey, I got 30. Watch it. If your boss told you to be on this call, if you had a job, I don't care if it's a holiday or not. It could be a Sunday, Monday. Hey, you'd be on this call because why? You're committed not to lose that job of yours. Why can't you be same commitment to your own business? Man, I had many times I was over. What was that? It was my Saturday night leadership. I was not in my house. I'm in the backyard of a friend's house. I had 5 or 6 other friends that they were all there together and we're having fun playing Jenga. And I said, guys, excuse me, I have to go out in the backyard to do my conference call. I didn't ask for forgiveness. I'm focused. So this is how I make my money. And I went out in the backyard Saturday and I talked to y'all Saturday and I said, isn't it amazing my friends inside? They have to go to work. When I go out here for half an hour, 45 minutes, talk to people in 14 countries. Because why? I'm committed to you guys. I've never seen a leader yet win a Super Bowl talking about how did it happen? Well, I don't know. I just showed up on the field. No, they were committed to practice and more practice, 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 and more practice. There's not a mistake why they made it number one, because they were committed. How committed are you to get to the next job? How committed you get to RV? Have you put a date down and go to work and make it real? You heard my story. Reverend Scabanassi, I called and said, man, have my ring ready. He said, quote, unquote, I didn't see you coming. You weren't supposed to, because I'm not a talker. My numbers would tell you who I am. And in February 2009, I got that SVP ring. You know why? Because I didn't let up. I worked 7 days a week. When I got out of church, I went to work. I was committed. Oh my God. I wish people would get committed. See, in the old days, when a person shook your hand, it meant something. You could count on it. You could take that to the bank. Today, people say stuff out their mouth, they ain't committed. They ain't even committed. Not even committed. I'm not even committed. People say, man, you don't know something. You ain't never had a guy like me. I'm gonna get all the way. What's that? A guy? Yeah, okay. Wow. I'll see when I believe when I see it. I'm from Missouri now. Man, get committed. Get committed. Get committed. And then go to work and make it real. Mr. Williams, just do it. Just do it. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I missed everything. Yeah, you really gotta do it. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, you know why I love that, Art Williams? That just do it. Because we don't need to hear the conversation. Leaders, we've heard it. See, what makes a great, we've heard it before. Let's see it in your actions, not your conversation. It shows up on the scoreboard. baseball game, football game, volleyball, soccer, golf, whatever. It shows up on the scoreboard. Don't tell me we're Missouri. Show me by your commitment. Does that make sense? My God. Number 3, have a burning desire. That's what makes it great. I still got a burn. 29 years later, I'm still excited. I still have a burning desire to get more. More what, Mr. Thomas? More leaders that are committed to become a regional vice president and a senior vice president. Burning desire. 5 days a week, 6 days a week, do these calls. Could have gave up a long time ago. But I have a desire to see more people become successful. I don't care whose organization. See, with a closed fist, you can't get received. The more you open up, the more God bless you, the more you, you got to get back, folks. But you can't get back there by not having something that you've done. Guy was talking about he's walking on the beach and he was praying and looked back and it was his footsteps. God said, no, I was back there with you because I had to help you. Do you have a burning desire to help more people? It'll show up in your numbers. It'll show up in your name. It'll show up. It'll show up. It'll show up. Number 4, don't have a no quit attitude. Oh my God. Y'all write that down and write attitude, big letters. Have a no quit attitude. You heard the saying, oh, be back here a year from now. And guess what? A year from now, I'll tell you, be here another year. And another year, I say, be here another year. And you just trying to trick me, Mr. Thomas. Instead of having no quit attitude, be here one more year. And every year, be one more. Yeah. The whole idea, if I told you to be 10 years from now, like, oh my God, that's such a long way out. For wealth, prosperity, to be let me tell you something. You go in a wealthy person's house, what's over the fireplace? Everybody look at me. Everybody look at me. When you go in a wealthy person's house, what's over the fireplace, man? A picture of great-great-great-grandma, great-great-great-grandpa. Why? Because they did something to change the family tree forever. Why? They had no quit attitude. When you go in a broke person's house, what's over the fireplace? Shoot, they ain't got a fireplace. Somebody quit. Quit. Generational wealth is what you're up to. This ain't just a nickel and dime, AC, phone business. No, you're creating generational. Every year I sit down with my counsel. I got 3 different type of attorneys. One's my financial planner. I just had to talk with him a couple of weeks ago. Sat down every week to take a year. Why? Because I'm building generational wealth. It's not about just everyday money. We talked about the 4 levels of money. Try to get you on the FU money, the 4th level, fund unlimited money. Every year I sit down with that attorney. We go over my assets and look at it. If something happened to me, where does it go when I go after I'm gone? Don't you get it? Some of y'all die tomorrow. You'd be in debt. You leave your relatives in debt, not giving the asset like, you might as well go and die. I'm leaving so much. Oh my God. Why? I've always had a no quit attitude my whole doggone life. Building generational money. Rockefellers, AP Jennings. You die, what's going to be on your tombstone? He died and left us in debt. My God. Cool. Number 5, faith. We're talking about faith, but faith in you. You got 5 guys over here talking about, hey, we've been doing the 29, faith in them. Man, you have the faith of a mustard. What could you do if you put that faith to work in you? And worked out harder. And then if you had faith, you'd have everybody in your phone number in your phone book or your cell phone talk to. Some of y'all still got people you're scared to talk to. No, you don't have faith in you. What did I say, man? Just open your doggone mouth. Gotta put the words in. You still got your chicken list out there. Oh, I love AC. No, you don't love AC. You don't have faith in AC because otherwise you'd have talked to that doctor. Do you realize where I was Saturday night? Everybody knows what I do. Everybody knows what I do. Shoot. Matthew 5:16, let your light so shine before man that they can see your good work and glorify your Father what's in there. That's my message. That's why I go, everywhere I go, I'm shining. I'm not hiding under network marketing. No, I'm shining. I'm proud of what I got. I'm proud of what I'm doing. I got the faith of a mustard seed. I know that I know. Do you know that you know that you know? or does people scare you? I don't care what your title is. It'll never scare me. See, the bigger the title means you got a lot further to fall, and I know I could get you. Number six, determination. Determination. Be determined to see the job through. Be determined. Miss Marie, you are so determined. When she said that time, but I tell you, my heart is overflow. When she gave a confession of that job was killing me. She was determined, hallelujah, determined to get out of there. Determined. My kids are more important than any freaking job on this world. I need to listen to Mr. Julian Lewis. I'm determined. And you know, watch this. Because she had the faith, the focus, and the commitment, and a burning desire, all what I said earlier, and a no-quit attitude. Number 4, she trusted. You hear the word? I trusted Mr. Lewis. She ain't went back. See, some of y'all scared to take that step because you don't feel the step. I'm scared to take it. She stepped out on faith. She ain't never looked back since she stepped out. I guarantee you. See, more of y'all stepped out on faith in your belief. You would have to, think you got to feel the foot. Let me feel that next step. If I walk out there on faith. Man, that's a perfect example. Number 1, she was focused. Number 2, she made a commitment. Number 3, she had a burning desire to leave that job because her kids were more important and her health, by God, was more important than any job. And number 4, she had a no-quit. She had a no-quit attitude. And number 5, she had faith in her and what Mr. Lewis was telling her. And she said, I started doing that. And she did. Number 6, she was determined. She was determined. Man, that woman, I have so much respect for that woman. When she told me that, you have no idea. I'll take that to my grave. She blessed me in more ways than you'll ever understand because, see, I take these calls seriously. I take them to heart, especially when it changes people's life, change their mindset, change their goals, change their family structure, change their future of their kids and their grandkids and their grandkids. Oh, my God. Do you realize what you got in your hands? Man, that's powerful when she told me that. She had to be determined to see the job through, determined to get there all the way, determined. Burn all the bridges down. See, Napoleon, what made him such a great leader, Napoleon Bonaparte was a real short guy. He was like 4'11", I think it was. But what made him such a big leader was because every time he would get the boats and he'd go to another country, he'd burn the boats in the harbor and scare off the enemy. And they would get so frightened, they'd run. And he told his men on the boat, look, we burn our boats because we ain't got one way to do. We got to either beat these guys and take their boats, or we can't go. They ain't no going back. Have you burned your boats yet? Have you burned your boats? And every time he conquered country after country after country, Napoleon would burn the boats and the other people would run out of fear. Keep dripping, keep dripping, keep dripping, keep dripping, keep dripping. And all of a sudden you got a little groove. You come back a month later, Dave Culver, there's a hole. You come back 6 months later, it's all the way to the bottom. You just keep dripping. It just keep dripping. But you got to keep going. It was persistent because, so like a postage stamp, it would not give up until it got to its destination. Even a band leader must turn his back to the audience to conduct the band, the orchestra. So you got to turn your back to people. You got to turn your back to other things. You got to be so focused, laser focused, that you have to have it all. And by being persistent, it's going to pay off. And it'll pay off. It'll pay off. It'll pay off. And number 8, oh Lord have mercy, strong work ethic. What? A strong work ethic. What? A strong work. You know, there's only a couple ways you keep a job. Number 1, show up early, smile a lot. I'm telling you, it ain't hard to keep a job. I ain't never had one but 9 months. It was easy. Show up early and smile like Marie over there. You'll keep a job. They also look around, who should we get rid of? The one who always come in late, the one that don't smile. Get rid of him. What did that person do? I don't know. They show up early and they're smiling. Don't you understand? It's so easy to be broke. I mean, to keep it. Strong work ethic. Strong work ethic. Man, we're on this call early. Why? We look, watch this. Mr. Clemens and myself are always on here early. You ain't never had this call start 10 minutes late, 5 minutes late. What does that tell you? We have a strong work ethic. And if he can't be around, he'll put Mr. Chris King in or one of the other leaders or Joel or somebody else. Because we have the strong work ethic. I'm going to go home again in a second. I got 4 people texting me. What was it again? See, that's what makes the great great. Al Thomas is not great. Al Thomas is far from great. Al Thomas is just doing, oh my God, write this down. I'm doing what the great have done. I'm emulating what greater people have done before me. I'm emulating what they did. If they did with that, then I should have that. It's called do, be, have. Do it, be it, and you'll have it. Write that down. Do it, be it, have it. Do it, be it, have it. These are concepts that my mentors poured into me years ago. And I'm just regurgitating what got me to where I'm at. I'm nobody special. My dad was a sergeant of service. My mom was a housewife. We had 4 kids. I was the #1 knucklehead. I wasn't good in school. But why did God give me 3 billionaires? He must have thought I was stupid, overly slow, or very stupid. I'm gonna end it with this. And God said, it's not you, Al Thomas. You know, think about it. It ain't your IQ. It ain't that you're smart. You're dumb as a bag of rocks, Mr. Al Thomas. Your dad was a sergeant. Your mom was a housewife. What do you know about him? Because I focused, here again, right just there. I focused in on what the great did. I studied the great. And that's why I've been allowed to live this lifestyle. Oh my God. I learned this #1 skill. What's the #1 skill is what? Listening. And God told me, and my mentor said, if you learn to listen, the skill of listening and then implementing, he says, you'll be able to teach like we teach. I still have challenges. You better believe it. I got challenged last week, and I sent a message out to Mr. King and Mr. Bree. I was challenged all last week, but you know what? That's what makes the great great. #1, they're focused. Here we go. I'm gonna give you the list again, and then we're done. They're focused. They're on time. They're focused. They don't make excuses. They're focused. They're focused. They're focused. And they're focused. I don't care what I got to do, Mr. Thomas, get to my next promotion. Here's my due date. I'm done. I'm going to get it wrapped up. My wife deserves it. My kids deserve it. I'm quit playing with ACN because they're laughing at you because they think, well, you can't do it. You must not be. No, because you got to be focused. #2, they were committed. Make a commitment and stick to it. Told that man, Mrs. Robert Scott, have my ring ready. I was committed. I don't care if holidays coming up. I'm going to work through it. #3, I had a burning desire, not just a desire, burning desire. Man, you realize your family, sisters, cousins, uncles, relatives, family, friends are counting on you to be greater, on great, greater, not great, greater. Can't stand when I shake a man's hand, feel like a wet piece of noodle or something. Yeah, man, come on. Have a burning desire to get it done. #4, have a no-quit attitude. God, dog, I don't give a shit what anybody else say or do. I'm going through this. I'm going to make it happen for me and my family. We deserve it. By God, I don't care if it's another year or 2 of this, man. Do you have a no-quit attitude? #5, faith. My God, I thank you. I thank you that I have the opportunity here in America. I think I have an opportunity like this, where other countries don't have an opportunity like this. People in Brazil don't have an opportunity. People in Colombia don't have a retirement plan. People in Cuba don't have any of that. But we have the faith. Are you kidding me? And we're sitting there squandering it every day, watching Bugs Bunny and whatever y'all watch on TV and all this. Look at me, take a picture. All these people are self-inflicted, self-love on themselves. How stupid is that? I'll say it again, stupid. And you ain't help nobody. #6, determination, determined to see the job through, Marie. God bless you. Boy, I take it that you just blessed me. I may start crying on that one because real people will talk about what's slowing them down. And real people will ask for forgiveness and repent, push it to the side and go forth. And other people will get blessed out of your testimony. So I got blessed out of Marie's testimony. I'll take that to my doggone grave because she was honest. Y'all quit lying to yourself. Be honest with your family. Be honest with yourself. And #7, persistent. Every day, 6 days a week, we're doing conference call for AC and even figure it out 6 months later, 4 months later. We're doing conference call. Go back and check out the numbers. We're doing 7 days a week. God, that ain't persistency. I don't know what is. We're still doing now. We cut them down to 5, now 6. Things open up, but we're still here. That's persistent, folks. That's what makes the great, great. And I'll say this. That's what makes the great even greater. because they're persistently going. No matter what, I'm out of the country, it's persistently going. I'm here. I still got this on from out of the country. I got to go again. But you know what? The calls still go on. Forget Al Thomas. These calls are bigger than Al Thomas. But for you. And number 8, have a strong work ethic. Have a what? Not just a work ethic, have a strong one. When come hell or high water, you're going to go through no matter what. Are you that strong? Let me tell you a story. My work is so strong. I put me in a boat, go out there, catch Moby Dick in a rowboat. And I ain't got tartar sauce. I'm going to take tartar sauce with me because I'm going to eat them. He going down. Are you strong? Is your work that strong? Or are you still in the trying stage? Trying's for losers. I'll try. You try to go to your car, you go to your car. I go to my car. You try to go to work, you go to work. I go to work. That trying is for losers. Watch your words. The Bible tells us life and death is in the power of our words. Proverbs 18:21. Proverbs. Come on, folks. Book every month. Every day there's 31 for every day of the month. Every day of the year. Oh my God. So my biggest prayer for you is get after these 7. And when we get off this call, go back and evaluate yourself. Be honest with yourself. Go to a mirror with these 7 and open yourself up and say, on a scale of 1 to 10, what number I am, self. Do a self-evaluation. Very rarely do we look at ourselves. God had me look at myself all last week. God beat me. I beat myself. Oh, Lord, he knew I needed it. But I'm being very transparent. I'm going to end it with this. This is life and death is the power word. Don't tell me the day you're going to get there and you don't get there. You're just lying to yourself, not me. Get it wrapped up. Be that hero that he married or she married. Be that hero your family's counting on. And please don't take this business lightly. With that said, tomorrow morning we'll be back with the great Julian Lewis. I want you to thank you once again, all the veterans out there, firefighters, police officers, people who work in hospitals, people that die for this country. Even though you may not be in America, some of you, but even in your country, we want to thank those people that went forth to give us an opportunity to have the freedom to make as much and help our family as much as we want to help them. God, don't take that lightly. And don't take this conversation lightly. Take it to heart. With that said, God bless you. Have a beautiful Memorial Day, and we'll be back tomorrow morning. God bless.